Welcome to Caching Waves. This is the next one with potential breakout, and that is BAT, Basic Attention Token. Now off the low, we had a diagonal to the upside. And if we look on linear scale, we hit ideal extensions for this diagonal. 1.382 for our third wave in the diagonal. 1, 2, 3. Fourth wave back, our fifth hit right at the 1.618. So pretty much ideal on linear scale. We then came back between the 50 and the 618 on log and rejected right at the 618 on linear. So as you can see, we have pretty much a ideal setup as a 1, 2, 1, 2 to the upside. Now further out targets for our third wave are up at 61.49 on log scale. So the question is, do we go there right now, or do we need a little bit of a pullback for this second one too? Now, we're not going to know what this wave count is currently. If you've seen my other videos, it can be a few different counts. My plan is to buy the breakout and put my stop at the closest pivot on the 15-minute, just to get as much exposure as I can on this trade setup. But I am totally aware that we can come up to the 618 extension at around 30 cents. This could complete a 5-wave up in that area, and then we get a correction back before we take off. So I'm fine getting stopped out on the first trade, anticipating if we pull back, this is where my entry will be. Now saying that, if you have looked at breakouts on any market, there's a lot of them today. This is one that could be just lagging behind a little bit. We could actually be getting nested 1-2s, and if that's the case, you won't get a chance to enter this. I'm not trying to give you FOMO or anything, you make your own decisions, but I just want to make you aware that if these are nested 1-2s, the next move is to the upside. So this setup looks really nice to me. Again, if we just reject above the top, which can happen, I'd look for an ABC correction back or a running flat for my re-entry and then move to the upside. But as of right now, it looks really good. Good setup. Everything fits as it should for our guidelines. So this one is pretty ideal in my eyes, that we either move up from here or complete that second 1-2 up to the 618 at 30 cents and then get a pullback and enter over here. So I have my strategy both ways this plays out, because this does kind of look like it made a diagonal up to here, and this could be making a flat correction over here, so it might extend a little bit in time. But I will be taking my breakout trade setup, stop at this pivot, or even closer. Yeah, no, stop at this pivot here at around 25 cents. You'll have to check your own exchange for that one. And if this is making a running flat and we drag out in time, I expect this wave to get protected anyways as a running flat. So I like that stop area myself. If we just tick up and come back, I won't be too concerned about it. The only way I would be concerned about it is if we come up to that 618 and we start rejecting hard, I'd consider that that might be the second one too high. But I am okay risking 1% on this breakout trade and looking for a re-entry if it fails. So the question is, do we get it now or do we have to wait a little bit? I just want to double check these pivots. You're going to see a very similar setups pretty much all day. And if it takes off, it's going to get pretty interesting. Yeah, we could get 5 waves up to this area and then make this flat. But like I said, my stop at this level, it's a little bit far away, but that's okay. It'll be about a 15% if we get the breakout stop. But other than that, it looks like a pretty excellent trade setup. And this one looks good. So yeah, guys, that's it for basic attention token. Like I said, again, if we fail here, I would expect this to make some sort of sideways correction, and this would be our 1-2. And if we break out, I would expect our fifth was most likely right here, and we'd be coming up making some sort of flat to the upside, and then we break out and we should protect that low. All right, guys, that's it for basic attention token. I'm going through them as fast as I can. I'm going through alphabetical order here. I got about 250, and you can see I'm on B. So I've got a lot of looking at to go through, but I'm looking for this exact setup on everything. All right, guys, that's it for basic attention token. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.